and welcome to HW News. This is me, Arti. 6 days back on Sunday evening, the students of JNU came under violent attack. The JNU Student Union President Aishe Ghosh was attacked and she sustained a head injury. There were videos on social media where she can be seen bleeding profusely. JNUSU then blamed ABVP. They claimed that ABVP was behind the attack. On the other hand, the ABVP denied the charge. Instead, it said that left students had attacked them. Now, since then, a lot is being said. The JNUSU is blaming ABVP and ABVP is blaming ISA, SFI and DSFI, the left organizations. On Sunday evening around 6 o'clock, several JNU students started posting SOS messages on social media. They claimed that masked goons who were unidentified entered the campus, they beat up the students and vandalized their hostel rooms. Then a video surfaced where a female student was seen profusely bleeding. Later it was confirmed that the student was Aishe Ghosh, JNUSU President. The student union claimed that the masked goons singled her out and hit on her head. Later several students who were inside the campus that day shared their account. Videos came out where one can see three masked persons, two of them men and a woman, have what looks like sticks and rods in their hands. One of them also has a hammer in his hand. You can see pieces of glasses shattered on the floor, broken furniture nearby in the video. In one such video, some masked goons can be seen walking freely. Many injured students were then shifted to AIMS. Many of them had suffered grievous injuries. Another video came out where a professor of JNU, Sucharita Sen, was seen on a wheelchair and she was being taken to the hospital ward. Now, these are the certain facts about what happened after the news of the violence broke out. No one can dispute these facts, but there are different accounts of what happened inside the campus before the news broke out on a harrowing night of January 5. Now, there were questions on the role of police as well and the JNU administration. Even 4 days after the incident happened, the Delhi police could not nab a single masked goon who vandalized the hostels and beat up students and teachers. It was only on Friday that the police conducted a press conference and announced that they have identified some of the perpetrators of violence and named them. It also included JNUSU President Aishe Ghosh, who suffered a head injury. But few hours after the Delhi police conducted the press conference, India Today, a prominent English news channel, broadcasted a sting operation which presented a whole different story of the January 5 incident. One incident and two versions. Which one is more believable and which one is not, that you have to decide, but today I am going to present both these sides in front of you. Let us first understand what Delhi police said. Now, before explaining what the Delhi police said in the press conference, I will first tell you the role police played on January 5. As per the timeline of the events that we had presented, the masked mob attacked on JNU at around 5 p.m. on Sunday. At 5:30, a first distress call was made to the police. Some local police did arrive, but they did not have permission to enter the gate. At 6:45 p.m. on Sunday, they received permission and at 7, they finally went inside. At 8:30, almost 1.5 hours later, they sealed the gates of JNU and still, till 9 o'clock, the goons continued vandalism. And the police, mind you, could not nab even a single person of them on the same day. Now, coming back to Friday's press conference, DCP Delhi Police Joy Turkey and PRO MS Randhwa addressed the media. They said that police identified as many as 9 people and also released their photographs. However, they clarified that no one has been detained yet. Police said that the CCTV footages were not available to them as the server room was vandalized a day before. Thus, they identified some people based on viral videos and other investigations. The names disclosed today by the police are of those it suspects were involved in the violence at Periyar Hostel on Sunday afternoon. However, the police did not give much information whether they have identified any of the masked people who attacked students and teachers at JNU on Sunday evening. Now, police revealed following 9 names with their photographs. Let us have a look at these photographs. Aishe Ghosh, who is JNUSU President. Then the next name is Vikas Patel, who is MA Korean Studies. He is studying MA in Korean Studies. The next name is of Pankaj Mishra, who is a student of School of Social Science. The next name is Chunchun Kumar, who is former JNU student. Another name that came up and the Delhi police revealed that name is Yogendra Bharadwaj. He is PhD. He is studying PhD in Sanskrit. Another name is Sucheta Talukdar. She is also a student of School of Social Science. The next name is of Priya Ranjan. She is a student of School of Language and Cultural Studies. And the last name is of Vaskar Vijay. Now, according to the Delhi police, most of them are members of left-wing students' organizations. However, police said that they have just served notices to the students asking about their presence during the violence. But the questions were raised on the quality and credibility of the investigation of Delhi police as they committed a major goof-up. The police wrongly identified the photo of ABVP's Shiv Pujan Mandal as that of Vikas Patel, a member of ABVP's JNU Executive Committee. It was only after journalists pointed it out, police issued a correction. Now, Aishe Ghosh, JNUSU President, later addressing a press conference, denied any role in the violence and said that she will fight the charges in the court of law. There was obviously reactions from various politicians. Few hours after the press conference, ABVP took out a protest march on campus denouncing Red Terror. Union Minister Prakash Javadekar came out and said that the press conference established that for the last 5 days, the chorus that was created deliberately to blame ABVP and BJP and others was not true. It is the left organizations that pre-planned the entire violence, disabled the CCTV and destroyed the servers. Smriti Irani, Union Minister, also slammed it, calling it an entire left design. But few hours later, India Today ran a sting operation which left the Delhi police red-faced. Now let us see what was the version of events that India Today in its sting operation found. It is confession from the individuals who claim that they were among the attackers on January 5. The first confession came from a person named Akshay Awasthi. As per India Today, Awasthi is a first-year student of the French degree program at JNU. He also identified himself in the footage of Sunday's attack and as an activist of the Akhila Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, that is ABVP. Now, according to the JNU's online records, Akshat is a resident of the Kaveri hostel on campus. Awasthi showed a video to the undercover reporter of India Today and told them the person armed with a stick and face covered with a helmet is him. He said he could be seen rushing through the hostel corridors in maddening rage and knocking anything and anyone that came his way. When the reporter asked him what did he have in his hand, he said that it was a stick that he pulled out from a flag lying near the Periyar hostel. Now, when a reporter further asked him if he hit someone, Awasthi said that he comes from Kanpur where goons are very common and he used to watch them. He also said that there was a man with a flowing beard. He looked like a Kashmiri, so he beat him up. He said that the attack was a retaliation of violence by the left student unions. When he was asked how did he mobilize such a huge number of attackers, he said it was with the help of ABVP office bearers. He said that left-wing students and teachers were holding a meeting at Sabarmati when Sabarmati was attacked, Sabarmati hostel. When Sabarmati hostel was attacked, they all ran away and took shelter inside. All students and teachers standing there ran away when the attack happened. They had no idea that the ABVP would ever retaliate like this. He further said that he did all the mobilization. Talking about ABVP, he said that the ABVP cadres don't have that much mind. He guided them about everything, where to hide, where to go in the campus. He said that though he did not have any position or a tag in ABVP, still they listened to him. Now, in another sensational claim, Akshat Awasthi said that the police in fact encouraged the attackers to beat up the left students. He said the police were inside the campus and not outside. The police apparently told one of the attackers to hit them. He also claimed that the police shut off the street lights at the time of incident so that no one could see the mobilization that was happening. When asked whether police actually helped the ABVP and masked goons, Awasthi said that whose police is it? Which is a question indicating that police are theirs. He also revealed that the mob covered faces copying the left tactics. Another attacker who was identified as Rohit Shah in India Today sting operation said that he was proud about what he did and said unless they had attacked the students and the teachers, they would not have realized the ABVP's true powers. The JNU administration and the police have also said that the January 5 masked mob violence was a retaliation of closing down of server rooms and not letting students register for their exams on January 4. Another person who confessed her role in January 4 server room violence was Geeta Kumari. She admitted that she was in fact involved in shutting down of the university's servers. She confessed that none of the students' demands were met and the JNU VC did not even meet the students, so they decided to close the server room so that the administration does not function. After the sting came out, she owned up her role and said that she has nothing to hide. However, after the sting came out, ABVP disowned both Awasthi and Shah. It denied that Akshat Awasthi and Rohit Shah were anyway associated with the student organization in any capacity. Nidhi Tripathi, ABVP General Secretary, said that they are not holding any position within the ABVP. Anyone participating in ABVP or JNUSU events cannot qualify to become their members automatically. Police are investigating the entire case and anyone involved in the violence at the JNU should be prosecuted. We will fully support the police in their investigation. Now this is where it stands. There is a police investigation on one hand and the sting operation of India Today on the other hand. The police apparently have also identified 37 members of the group Unity Against Left, which was formed few hours before the attack was in fact carried out. So, what do you think about the two versions of this one story? Do let us know in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Now, you can also download our HW News app on your Android Play Store and Apple Store. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter.